Hey everybody, Little Bri here as always, and we're playing another demo today. Today we are playing Celestial Return. Metaphor Games actually reached out to me, the small indie studio behind this, and they asked me to check it out. So I wouldn't have seen it without them. So thanks to them for reaching out to me. I appreciate it. I'm more than happy to play some demos. And also, they are getting ready to launch a Kickstarter for Celestial Return. So if you guys like what you see during this video, then by all means go check it out and support the game. Anyway, Celestial Return, before we get into it, I'm going to read the description to you guys, is a narrative-driven sci-fi noir RPG where you roll as four lost souls scheming the heist of the millennia. You roll the dice, mix and match your skills, make tough choices, and steal the Titan core to rule the cyborg army. I don't know much about this game other than just looking at. I tried to go in blind, besides just looking at the visuals and the trailer and reading the description. But it looks pretty interesting. I like the design. It's kind of like cyberpunk-esque with the robots and everything, but it looks pretty interesting. So we're just gonna hop right in. I like the art style. It kind of reminds me of like comic book, but not too much. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're just gonna jump in. The demo playthrough you're about to experience starts from the Act 6 of Celestial Return. Before diving in, you'll watch an introduction video recapping important information.
Enjoying a quiet drink at the Crow Jazz Bar. Officer Reynolds slides over with a case that's too tough for the usual detectives.
Looks like you're their last hope.
A mysterious case on your lap. A string of strange suicides shaking the city's core.
Okay.
With only a cryptic clue in hand, you grab your trusty sidekick.
I like the artwork.
And head into the seedy underbelly of the sewers in search of dark secrets.
The enemy rose the Oracle. The operation goes south.
But
Okay.
just when all hope seems lost, the mysterious visitor swoops in to save the day. Back at your office, the sting of failure lingers until a strange sight catches your attention.
And your journey begins. Welcome to the Celestial Return demo. Join our Discord server to share your feedback and report any issues or bugs you find. Find the link in the main menu. Whispered in the Dark, episode 6. Alright, so they're dropping us right in the middle of it. Welcome to Celestial Return, a sci-fi noir role-playing game where you shape and control a cast of characters as they plot and execute the heist of the millennia. During this demo, you'll be playing as detective, the tech thief, Howard, as he struggles with a dead end on a murder investigation. Okay. The wayward detective returns to his office, a pod in shambles, a supposedly temporary permanency. His augmented eyes lock on a white anomaly, an envelope placed discreetly against the blisters of the door frame. Celestial Return dialogue options appear or disappear based on how you customize your character as the story progresses. Okay, that's cool. It actually affects the story. To customize your very own Howard to be your perfect play doll, enter the Mind Nexus and use your insight points to unlock and upgrade his personality traits. We have given you 2 completely free, no strings attached insight points to play around. In the full game, you will earn insight points by completing quests and solving mysteries. Okay, fair enough. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, I really like the artwork for all the different things. Okay, so perception, the ability to perceive and interpret environmental stimuli. Okay. An intellectual being who understands its surroundings and can make correct decisions. Seems pretty important. Foolishness, irrational and erratic thinking, leading to impulsive and often comedic decisions. Okay, so that's like if you want to have some fun. A character trait that is morally correct and acts with good intentions. Virtue, got it. Anger issues, uncontrolled outbursts of anger, and excessive inconsistency, including anger problems affecting the thought process. I feel like you could have some fun with the personality traits. I like what they're going for so far. We're gonna be perceptive. Sensory acuity increases perceptual awareness, making it easier to discover and analyze hidden clues because I'll be bad at finding them. And then we're gonna have some virtue. Character trait that seeks the truth, making efforts to obtain knowledge. Alright. So, we're a virtuous, perceptive person. Check your pockets, blah, blah, blah. Return to the ugliness, apparently. What is this? The wayward detective returns to his office upon the channel, blah, blah, blah. Foolishness. It's a bomb. As soon as we pull the envelope... I didn't pick... You don't tell me. As soon as we pull the envelope, a string will break. A fuse will ignite. Powder will catch fire, and we'll gently go to always sleep. So we'll pass. We'll die. We're dead. We're gone. Sensory sharpness pitches in. So are these like voices in our head or what? The placement and condition suggests it's harmless. No indentations from hidden devices, just a straightforward delivery. Our post box is busted, so this was the only solution. See, that's fair. Love letter from a secret admirer, or yet another death threat with the horrible stench of what was it? Nether puff? Apparently someone tried to kill us in the past. Howard. Or another overdue bill. You think we can score some cash for the mission from our friends at the department? Scans the area, searching for any sign of whoever put the envelope there. Nothing. Suspiciously, nothing. Anger issue. Someone knows where we live. And on the gun. Flip off to safety. We're going to pick up the envelope. As you travel through the cosmos, Howard and his team will pick up various items along the way. To access these goodies, click on Howard's portrait, head to the abyss, and select check your pockets. Here you can... Okay. Howard's fingers tremble slightly as he reaches for the envelope. He feels a mixture of curiosity and apprehension, the weight of countless past encounters with danger pressing down on him. This reminds me like the Dresden Files, like a book series about a wizard detective. I like that kind of stuff. This is good. Okay, let's check the envelope. A plain, unremarkable envelope with no name, address, or markings. Its simplicity masks the secrets it may hold inside. I can't open it or anything. Nah. You got a bunch of other stuff. Nether cigarettes. The signature smokes of Nethervale. These cigarettes are renowned for their rich flavor and smooth draw, a staple of the local culture. They are as much a part of the city as the fog that blankets its streets. Howard's memo. There's nothing like the burn of a nether. In a world this chaotic, it's my greatest pleasure, a rare moment of calm. Of course, the detective has to smoke. How it goes. We got some other stuff. We'll check it later. The envelope appears unassuming, its surface plain and devoid of any markings. There's no name or address on it. Ah, that scared me. Entering the office, Howard settles into the chair, his anticipation growing. Inspect the envelope for clues. Dice, easy peasy dice roll, or, you know what? Let's be safe and inspect it. Click dice to roll. One action. Inspect the envelope for clues. Okay. Success. Okay. That's what I meant by roll the dice. Got it. There's a faint fingerprint on the corner of the envelope. The print is slightly greasy, possibly indicating the sender was in a hurry or handling something else. Okay, so just give us some more info. The storyline of Celestial Return exists in a complex and vast universe that slowly unfolds itself as you progress through the game. Nice. The Codex is your go-to source for everything you need to know about the characters, locations, and intriguing events in the lore, or if you need a quick refresher when making critical decisions. After all, knowledge is power. Power corrupts, and a vast network of immense corruption is the only thing that keeps systems from collapsing in on themselves. Okay, so make sure I know things. Got it. Where was it, though? Weird vibes looking within. Weird. I'll find it. I should have paid more attention, but I'll find it. This one. Oh no, that's settings. There it is. Okay. Carefully, he opens the envelope, revealing a stack of Polaroid photos inside. Let's just go through all of them. Look at the photo at the wedding scene. It's a Polaroid from the wedding of Mr. Fabius Aconite and his wife Lillian Aconite. The couple stand side by side against a backdrop of blooming flowers and flowing fabric, holding hands, a symbol of unity and affection. Okay? Your insights flicker like moments of clarity in a complex world, each one nudging you towards deeper understanding. Can you grasp what they're trying to tell you? Insights echo. Focus on the details. Easy peasy. Sure, let's do it. I don't know what it means by 6 success. Like, is it if it's under 6 or... I don't know. But I'll take it. I'll figure it out as we go. Sensory sharpness. Examining the photograph closely, Howard notices the subtle tension in Lillian's body language. Her posture is unnaturally stiff and her smile appears forced. The way she grips Fabius's hand suggests anxiety rather than affection. So she's stressed about something. And let's move on to the cafe. The Polaroid shows Zephyr at a cafe, enjoying her drink with friends. They are laughing, caught in the moment of joy. Her eyes sparkle with what appears to be genuine happiness, and her laughter seems to echo through the image. I don't play a lot of narrative games like this a lot, because it's a lot of reading. But if they're done right, and the world is built well, and like it's deep enough, then they can be really, really good. If they're done well, then they can be very good. And so far, I'm liking the vibe. So far. True seeker. The loudest cries for help are sometimes the ones we fail to hear. Inspect the picture of the man in suit. The Polaroid depicts Logan in a suit, stepping into a large building. I don't know who these people are. I guess I could look at the codex like you were saying. The structure looms over him, its grand facade hinting at power and authority. The building's grandeur starkly contrasts with the isolation in Logan's eyes. What might have been an ordinary scene now serves as a haunting reminder of hidden struggles and untold stories. Do I have any of these people? I don't. Okay, that's fine. As Detective Howard inspects the fourth Polaroid, his brow furrows with concern. It's the silo we were just looking at. The Polaroid shows the eerie silhouette of the old silo building against a dark night sky. Unlike the others, this photo is clear, not faint or blurred. In front of the silo, a vague figure stands, barely discernible but unmistakably there. Howard's mind races with possibilities, each more disturbing than the last. Foolishness. I like how it changes. Like it tells you about it. I like the artwork for all the different aspects too. Think, detective, what does the silo represent? It's not just a building, it's a symbol of darkness, of secrets waiting to be uncovered. This sick game ends now. Don't let this psychopath manipulate you any longer. Show them who's in charge. Anger issues knows what's up. Intelligence. I like to say trust your instincts, but so far they haven't made any sense. The best thing you can do is actually go to the silo and confront whoever this is. But you have to be very careful if we're really going to confront the killer. Howard, are you blind? That's totally you in front of the fucking silo. Okay. Thanks, Rose. Thanks for just being blunt. Appreciate it. It's just a photo. We don't even know if it's real. Oh, come on. It's real enough to get me off the couch. Let's go kick some ghost ass. Fine, I guess we can take a look, but stay sharp. This could get ugly fast. Sharp as attack, boss. Let's give him hell. Alright. Welcome to Nethervale, Detective. You called these streets home and work for the good part of a decade. Use WASD or arrow keys to move your view around the map, or if you're feeling extra laid back, just use the mouse wheel. Okay. There we go. The dead end. My office. We gotta go to the silo. A relic from bygone industrial era. The silo's towers, rusted metal and crumbling concrete stand against the neon-lit cityscape, whispering secrets of the past to those who listen. I like the futuristic neon aesthetic as well. Always have, always will. Oh, we actually move. We're going. Actually, a ways away. I didn't realize that. There's no back streets cutting through. But that's okay. Alright. Howard stands in front of the old silo, a relic from the past amidst the neon chaos of the crowded cityscape. Rain pours steadily from the sky, blending with the colorful glow of neon advertisements that flash and flicker against the windows of the surrounding high-rises. The steady rhythm of rain mixes with the distant rumble of traffic and the hum of hovering vehicles zipping by overhead. Ooh. With the cool rainwater trickling down his collar and Rose nestled safely in his pocket, Howard's eyes scan the base of the silo for the entrance. Something catches his eye. This looks like the picture we just looked at. There's something up there. Unlock a hidden self-dive into a sea of realization and uncover emotions in your deadbeat mind flat. What, you thought you could afford a mind palace? Oh, mind flat like apartment, got it. The Secrets to be Found panel, accessible from the Abyss screen, will house the grotesque, brutal, and self-aggrandizing insights you discover throughout the game and your credit holocard password. I wonder what the credit holocard password is. But okay, so that's what I was looking at before, so we can go in here. Oh no, in here. Whoops. And delve into these, huh? Thanatos Trance aims to look deeply into the mysteries of death and humanity's relationship with it. Weird. We'll figure it out. Okay. He looks up and notices a silhouette at the top of the silo. The figure's cloak flutters in the wind, obscuring its contours and adding an eerie mystique to the scene. Howard lowers his gaze, refocusing on the entrance door. As he approaches, he can't resist looking up one last time. The figure's gone, vanished, as if it were never there. Damn it, don't let these assholes mess with our head. Keep your finger on the trigger. You sure about this? Looks like a perfect place for a horror movie. Got any glimpses of the future for what's ahead? Maybe so, but we need answers and there. Maybe we should call for backup before going in. Ice, Howard. Ice is the key. Did I get my icy soak today? Nope. So you know the answer. Okay. So she doesn't have any answers. Alright then, if you don't know shit, keep your mouth shut while I figure this out. Kind of aggressive, but fair enough. Howard carefully pushes the door open with the barrel of his gun, the creak of old hinges breaking the silence. A chill hits him as the cold, damp air seeps out, heavy with the scent of rust and decay. Turns on his flashlight, its beam slicing through the oppressive darkness. The sound of dripping water echoes through the large, empty space. He steps inside, his eyes adjusting to the gloom. If we encounter any ghosts in here, remember, they're probably just as lost as we are. Okay, foolishness. Howard moves cautiously through the dark interior where the old machinery and rotting crates lie abandoned. He scans every corner, every shadow, looking for any sign of the mysterious figure. A glance upward reveals something unusual about the ceiling. It doesn't resemble the usual structure of a building's overhead surface. Instead, it appears distorted, almost fluid-like, as if swirling massive shadows and ethereal energy. That would be trippy. Suddenly, a faint sound echoes through the chamber, catching Howard's attention. If I went into a creepy old abandoned silo and that sound, like, showed up in my ears, I'd be gone, dude. Turning, his flashlight beam reveals a figure gracefully descending from this distorted ceiling, floating down towards him. The spectral sight flickers, but even without it, this being is unmistakably an abstract. Okay, what did it say about those? Abstracts. Commonly referred to as abstracts, these paranormal entities blur the lines between reality and imagination, manifesting as concepts or tangible shapes. They infiltrate the lands, cities, and even homes of Planet Zero, instilling fear and chaos among the local population. In response to this unprecedented threat, the world's major powers have united to form the Paranormal Investigation Division, PID, a specialized task force dedicated to investigating and eliminating these abstracts. Okay, so they're like ghosts. Okay, okay. The stranger is unlike anyone Howard has ever seen. That's always great. Boosts, augmentations, cyberware, the hallmark of every kick-ass sci-fi setting. As the storyline progresses, you will get the chance to cut out every bit that made your characters real and replace their limbs with weaponized capitalism. Turn Theseus's ship into Theseus's armada and break apart your bodily confines with no sense of self whatsoever. So like we can enhance ourselves. This guy looked like he stepped out of a fever dream. He doesn't look too crazy. Howard's grip tightens on his gun, his eyes narrowing as he takes in the abstract's bizarre appearance. I like how they do the artwork and like the scene changes depending on what's going on. Who the hell are you? Wait for the abstract to talk. Why do you look like this? Let's wait for him to talk. The abstract's voice is calm, almost soothing, yet carries an undertone of menace. How can we talk smack on how they look when, like, we got weird green eyes? I am the echo of past decisions, the reflection of lost futures. They call me Shuttergeist. Your intelligence pulses with recognitions. The name Shuttergeist from PID Times seeks entry into your cognitive archives. What do you remember about Shuttergeist? Okay, we gotta do it, so... Oh, 3 to 6 is success, so it just said 6, so anything to 6 was success on the other ones. Failure. Your mind wrestles with fragments that refuse to coalesce into clear understanding. Dang, that kind of sucks. Shuttergeist tilts his head slightly, the eye in the Polaroid frame seeming to study Howard intently. Okay, so he doesn't have a face. I see. Cut the theatrics. You're behind all this. Enough games. Tell me what you know about the suicides. Is this supposed to scare me or wasting your time? Oh yeah, we can be tough guy. Shuttergeist's form shimmers, his body becoming more ethereal as he takes a step closer, the waves of energy radiating more intensely. You can't show weakness, guys. Fear is not my weapon, detective. It is a tool used by those who seek to control and dominate. I beckoned you here for a conversation, not a confrontation. I am but a whisper in the night, seeking your ear. Okay. I don't understand this guy at all. Can someone summarize? Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Wow. I'll zip it now. No more words for me. Good job, foolishness. Howard steps closer, his flashlight illuminating Shuttergeist's earnest expression. Real reason, don't have time for games. What's the real reason, Dragbearer? You hold the voice of influence, detective. People heed your words, trust your wisdom. I beseech you to be our herald, to spread a message that can reshape worlds. You know what, we're gonna do intelligence. I like it. Not all of us abstracts carry darkness in our hearts. We yearn for coexistence, a symphony of peace, but fear and hatred cloud this vision. Why should I trust you? I have walked the shadows beside you, yet I have done no harm. My presence here is a plea, not a demand. We seek allies among your kind, for only together can we weather the storm. That's pretty fair. I know not everyone's like nice, but I get what he's saying. You perceive the truth that not all of us are bound by malevolence. I've seen what abstracts can do. Burroughs has shown she's harmless. Harmless? I prefer charmingly non-lethal. Precisely. There are many like Rose, and me, souls yearning for serenity, yet the PID hunts us, driven by a fear they do not understand. We need your voice, detective, to help change the narrative. That's pretty fair. You have my attention, I need to understand. Why should I believe you? What do you want from me? Enough talk, I don't trust you. No, I don't trust him. I need to know what's going on. Like the moon and stars, we seek harmony in the night. Our intentions are pure, yet the world cloaks us in shadow. Detective, your heart sees beyond the darkness. It glimpses the light within. Who knew ghosts could be such softies? They're abstracts, okay? Not ghosts. What do you think, Howard? Give him a chance? Help us rewrite the narrative, where fear is but a shadow and understanding is the dawn. Show me a sign of good faith. I need proof, something concrete. I'm gonna go out on a limb and trust him. Answers, like lanterns, illuminate the path through ignorance. We shall guide you, detective. Through the constellations of truth, your aid shall be the beacon that leads us to a horizon where fear no longer reigns. Welcome to the team, Howard. Let's start with what you need from me. Seek out the abstracts you come across and bring them to me. I will protect them and guide them towards a peaceful existence. Fine, but if this goes south, remember, I won't hesitate to act. Yeah, as long as they don't try to kill me, we're cool. Fair enough. Thanks for understanding. As Shuttergeist begins to dissolve into a cascade of vibrant, multicolored particles, he pauses and looks directly at Howard, his voice resonating with a mix of hope and urgency. I really like the scene changes in the art style. Like, I keep saying it, but I really do. There's one more thing, detective. A storm is coming. A force far more malevolent than anything you've encountered. Its shadow looms over Nethervale, threatening both our worlds. Be prepared, for our paths will cross again soon. With that, Shuttergeist's form disintegrates entirely, leaving behind an eerie silence. That's one way to make an exit. So we trust in Casper here, or what? So Rose is the comedic relief, I take it. Kinda. She's not bad, but that's the vibe I'm getting. I'm not sure, but I'm willing to follow this thread and see where it leads. We still have the suicides to investigate. This abstract business, it's a whole other layer to the mess we're already in. Just as they turn to leave, something catches Howard's eye. A single Polaroid photo lies on the ground where Shuttergeist had stood. He bends down, picking it up with a growing sense of unease. The image on the Polaroid is initially unclear, but as Howard scrutinizes it, a chill runs down his spine. I don't understand what it is. A massive spacecraft looms in the picture, and as he examines it more closely, he recognizes the familiar skyline of Nethervale. The spacecraft is landed right in the heart of the city. Oh, okay. The spaceship. This just keeps getting better and better. Shuttergeist seems to have left out some of what he knows. Flips a Polaroid over and his breath catches in his throat. That's pretty fair, because if he tells us everything, then I mean, like, if we go against him, then we know a lot. The back of the photo bears a hastily scrawled message. The end is near. Was that it? See? Kickstarter, it popped up there. That's not bad. Short and sweet. I wish there was a little bit more to it, but I mean, it makes sense for being a narrative. They can't, like, you can't get way too into it. I like the music too.
Good. So we have a plan.
Don't know what that says. That's at the intro every time. Alright, I guess that was it. Thoughts time, I guess. That was Celestial Return, the demo for it at least. It threw you right into the middle of it. Gave you a little bit of how the system works and everything. Didn't go too in-depth, but like I said, it is a very early demo, and they are doing a Kickstarter. So if you did think it was interesting, make sure to check it out. I actually liked it a lot. I really liked the art style and the sound design. And I feel like it could have a really good narrative. I enjoy like noir and like PI detective stories a lot, especially if they are done well. This one seems like it is pretty well. I like the setting for it. I like how there's ghosts as well as like cyberpunk stuff in the future. It seems like it could go really well together, and the design just brings it all together. So yeah, I am going to be wishlisting this one and keeping an eye on it. If you guys want to see more in the future when it does come out, then by all means, let me know down below. Thanks again to Metaphor Games for reaching out to me. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed playing for you. And I will see you in the next video, everyone. Bye-bye.